Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we where we simplify the app development. In a previous video, we have developed the backend API for the to-do web app. Now we are building the Angular app with the state management using the NGRX. Our goal is to fully functional task manager connected to the backend API, and which is we will making the full stack app so that we will easily consuming the API on the front end side using Angular. Basically, task manager app user can view, create, update, and delete tasks with the real time state management. We will use the NGRX for efficient state handling and connect it to a Go backend API. And before we start, make sure that you have installed the Node.js and Angular CLI is installed. So create a new Angular project using the Angular CLI and open your terminal. Um, so first you just need to create a one to do post to do Angular UI, and inside the UI project you just need to navigate with this open integrated terminal. Then afterwards what you can do here is ng new to do app routing style equals to this. So here it will be asking the server side rendering and static side generation. Simply giving no. Here it is taking some time to just before the running the app. We just need to create the app, and we here it is installing the necessary package to run the Angular app. So here you can see one folder it is created to do app along with here it is creating the folder structure. Now what we can do here it is open integrated terminal once again and go to that source folder of the project and simply run npm. So basically this project it is running in the localhost 4200. Now what we can do here it is we just need to launch our app. So what we can do here is running this app. So this will create a new project. Now first we need to First we install the NGRX dependency. So once again, you just need to open with the integrated terminal. So open integrated terminal and go to the source folder. Then afterwards, what you can do here, it is npm install @NGRX to NGRX / effect NGRX entity NGRX to dev tools. Facts entity NGRX store dev tools and save it. Okay. So what we can do here, it is so basically here I have run this command, and after that I'm facing this error. So we just need to address this issue. So what we can do here, it is we just need to run this command along with legacy peer dependency. Yeah, now it is added, and see whether it is running or not. Yeah, it is perfectly working. There is no error. So now we just need to generate the boilerplate files for our NGRX setup. So for that, first we will actually create a feature task. So what we can do here, it is once again go to that folder and simply I am running this command. ng generate feature task flat module app. Okay, it is giving something strange error. I think we need one more package which is called the npm install NGRX schematics. We just need to install, and then afterwards we will, I think, we will easily create our feature app. So what we can do here, it is after this command npm install NGRX schematics save dev legal. I have added this string legacy peer dependency. Now I think it is perfectly working, and one more time I will run this command. Okay, still it is showing the error. So what we can do here, it is I think it is a boilerplate code, so we do not need to do this thing. What we can do here, it is we will simply create one more folder which is called the model. Then afterwards, inside the model, we will simply create one more file which is called the task model.ts, and inside the task model.ts, what we can do here, it is export interface task, and here I will simply put number, title, string, and done details. Then afterwards, actions we need to define. So what we can do here, it is we will create one more folder which is called the shared folder, and inside the shared folder we will use the action folder. Not a file, it is a action folder, and inside the action folder we will define the task dot actions dot ts. Now we will define the certain kind of a task. So what kind of actions we just need to define? So first one is loading, then afterwards creating, updating, and deleting the task. So uh, first export constant load task. So basically, create action coming from the NGRX tool. So basically, create action. Why we will import? Because it will props that helper from the NGRX, which are used to define the action and attach to the payload to them. And create action basically define the unique action type that NGRX use to match with the reducer or effects. Then afterwards, we just need to define the code constant. Here we need to define task API load task. Then afterwards, express want load task success, create action, load task success. Then afterwards, we just need to define the props. So what kind of a props we need to do here? It is task. Then afterwards, task model we just need to import here. And then it is, I think it is perfectly working, but props we need to import. So what is the use of the props? So props is attach the additional data payload to the action for handling the reducer or effect. Now same thing we can do for the export content load task payload create action task API So basically task API load task failure, okay, and config is props error, and here it is string. So this is how we will define the actions, certain kind of actions we have defined. Then afterwards, what we can do here, it is one more folder we will create, which is called the reducer, and then we just need to create a task reducer dot ts, and simply we will define interface export interface task state tasks task. Here I have import the model error string null, then afterwards export, not a export but it is a constant initial state task state task error null, then afterwards export constant task reducer create reducer, then afterwards so basically create reducer, it is a function from the NGRX for creating the reducer and handling the specific action respectively. So first one, task reducer is a reducer function that manages the state transitions based on the dispatch action. So first one is it is initial state, then afterwards on. So on is nothing but it will trigger when the tasks are uh, successfully certain kind of action is happened. For example, if it is a load task success is completed, then load task success is triggered. So how we can define here it is, so task action actions thing. Okay, so here task action basically we need to import manually. So import star as task action from So it will define from the actions folder and task.actions. Not here. It will go to this file. Task action, load task success. Then afterwards, we just need to define the state task, and I think in that case we need to append our state, then afterwards task. I think task, it is not defined. So this is for the load failure if it is not working. Now we just need to see there is no changes because we are not importing our store module. So we just need to format this code. Now one more folder which is called effects. We just need to create effects, and in the inside the effect folder we will create one file which is called task effect.ts. So now we will create one class which is called export class tasks effects, and it is injectable. Injectable. Why we will injectable decorator we will use? So injectable is the decorator that actually class is available to be injected as a dependency. So basically it is a key part of Angular dependency injection system. This decorator tell us Angular to injector how to create and supply the instance of the particular class when we need it. Okay, now we will use the constructor, and inside the constructor we will use private actions task service we have not used, so we need to create one more file which is called the task service. So services, we need to create services. So inside the task.services, again we will use the injectable, and here we will provide one argument which is called providing. So it will allow us to directly inject our dependency in our apps without importing into the app model.ts. Provide in export class task service provided. Okay, now we will simply, so when we are creating the app, basically okay, we will simply consume our URL here, API URL http local localhost 800 /. Then afterwards constructor and private http client, and simply get class then afterwards observable task so basically this is the observable that actually we have implemented when we are hitting the API to the particular task. So this is the actual API call that is directly connected to the backend. Now what we can do here, it is simply we will test our API in the component. So just before the component, just jump into the component, we just need to ensure that um or also we have a incomplete the effect file, so we will work on that part also. Okay, now we have completed our task service file. What we can do here, it is load create effect. So we need to import here, and so create effect, it is a function to define and register an effect. Op type, it is a also operator to filter our action. So op type, so op type, it is a operator to filter action by their type. So here we need to define our action type. So task actions load task, then afterwards we just need to use merge map, and in the merge map here I need to import task actions. So what we can do here, it is simply pick it from here and here. Op type I have imported, and op type, it is coming from the effect library, NGRX effect library. And merge map, it is a flatten and merges multiple inner observable into the single observable. So what we can do here, it is we will simply use this task service get task, then afterwards pipe we have built map task actions dot load task success and catch error of operator we have used. So if it is successfully completed our services, then it is going to the load task success, and it will prop here we have used, that is updated to the task. And if it is failed the error, then it is going to load task failure prop, and it will throwing the error parameter to the this one. So this is how I have completed the task effect code. So now what we can do here, it is we just need to import this kind of imports we need to do. Here it is in app model.ts. So I think here it is not created, but what we can do here, it is in app component.ts. We just need to import, and I think here we need to create one more file which is called the app model. In an app model, we need to register our app, and then afterwards we will consume our API code. This is now, it is a standalone component. So here we need to remove this entry. After outlet, we also need to import remove. And what we can do here, it is I think in the upcoming next video we will cover the basically how to consume our store module into the app model. And in an app model, it is containing the entries of the declaration part, import part, and providers. So basically whatever we have created, like effects, action, and reducer, we just need to register our entry into the app model.ts file. So in upcoming videos we will work on that part. See you in the